What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Subnautica Below Zero. In the last episode, we found the final piece for Alan's architect body, and we are going to be assembling those in this episode by grabbing everything that I need to make this entire contraption. So, real quick, let's take a look at our blueprints needed to actually put all of this together. I think we're only short on a couple of things. So synthetic fibers. I actually have one in here that I can just grab. Let's go back to the blueprints. So we got the synthetic fibers. We need to make polyaniline. I need to grab some more diamonds, ribbon plants. I already have the kyanite, gel sacks, and then root pustules. I think I'm also a couple of ion cubes short. Let me grab that one diamond, which is right here. If you're wondering why I have so many diamonds all of a sudden, back before the episode where we went into the Phi excavation site, I took the time and I basically just took my prawn suit over to the copper mining site and mined out all of the little mining, what are they called? The little mineral deposits. All of those in there, which is mostly titanium, diamond, and then I think copper, and I think that was like it. That was basically all I grabbed while over there. But that filled up my lockers just a little bit. Okay, we need to make some play steel as well. So let's go grab some titanium for that, which I already have the lithium in my inventory for it. So that should be enough. But we pretty much have everything we need. What did I need for polyaniline again? It was hydrochloric acid and one other thing. And I'm trying to remember what that was. Oh, gold. I literally have it. Okay, cool. So let's make both of those then. Really quickly. Put together the titanium ingot. And then our 2 lithium will make the playsteel ingot. And that should only leave, I want to say, like 2 things left. So let me refer back to it one last time. All right, and yes, we can actually craft a sea truck perimeter defense system should we ever like lose one for any reason. Okay, yeah, 2 ribbon plants and 2 root pustules. Now these are actually really easy to get. These are not in like some super esoteric location. Ribbon plants, obviously, we're literally growing them right outside our base, which is awesome. So I have those. We're good. But the root pustules, you're probably wondering, how the heck do you get root pustules? Well, it's actually really simple. You would think that something like this, especially if we're crafting the architect body for Alan, you know, an end game thing, you would think something like root pustules would be really hard to get, but they're not. All you need to do is you need to come out to the Arctic kelp zone. You need to find a pit to go into. Come down this way. I don't think actually this one's deep enough. You need to basically go down into a place where you're going to start running into... This isn't it, but we got propulsion cannon. I never got one of those. Not that I needed it. It's not like we were going on land and fighting off cave crawlers like we did in the first Subnautica. But I just need to find a pit deep enough to find lots of sea monkey nests and also even... what are they? I always forget what they're called. Crash fish. Yeah, we need to be able to find like an area where we're going to actually run into some crash fish. So let's see if we can find ourselves a little bit of a cave system to dive into. I think this... Is this it? No. That's the edge of the East Arctic. Maybe we need to go to the northern kelp zone. We're going to have a little bit more luck there, because I think this side actually doesn't have enough. So let me head on over this way. What's up, guys? Let's keep moving. We'll find a cave system here in a second. We just need to also be careful to not go into the sparse Arctic. Of course, I can also grab air off of the Titan Hullfish if I so desire. Okay, I think actually this spot right here might be good enough. Right next to where all the penguins are at. Is this the one? Just any one that I can actually like go down deep into. Is this it? Possibly. Nope, this one's still really small. It's got some sea monkeys in it, but it's still not the one I'm looking for. No, it's around here somewhere. I'm just really turned around and lost for some reason. This might be it. Yes, this is it. Okay, here we go. See the roots? Boom. This is the spot. All right, so the root pustules can be found down in here. And you will notice them because they are very obviously big and glowing. Also, what do we have here? What is that on this? I like the little sea monkey eggs. Ultra capacity tank fragment. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, I already have it, but I mean, I guess if you wanted it, that's pretty nifty. So, where are they at? I know they're floating around here somewhere. You just gotta find them. Not right here. We need to go into an area that's a little bit more like, because there's a whole like tunnel section here, so this actually might not be the one I need either. It's like a full-on long windy path that goes through the entire underside of the Arctic kelp zone. And I'm also starting to lose air. I should probably go up for it for just a moment. And then once we have these, once we go back down, we should have them. Speaking of the ultra high capacity tank, keeps me going that long. And then we just fill it right back up. Oh, almost had it. There we go. All right. And back down we go. Okay, come on. I got to find these things. They're really not hard to find. I'm just having bad luck exactly where I'm looking at. They're honestly all over the place in here. I think the only downside to these root pustules is that they take up a lot of inventory space. So just 2 of them is going to really fill your pockets up. Where is like the one tunnel? I honestly don't remember. Is it over on this side more? Possibly. Let's see. I think. Is this it? Down here. We got oxygen plants. Nope, this isn't it either. I think this is actually the one I was already in earlier. I don't want to go towards the basin. Oh, come on. Aha! I do believe I have found it. Okay, here we go. This is the spot. So we're going to want to head down in here. Go deep down below. Just go right past the crash fish. Just ignore them entirely. They're not going to mess with you too much. And right here, this is what we're looking for, is these. Grab a couple of those. And how much space do they take up in the inventory again? Oh, no, they're just 1 slot. Okay, for some reason I thought they were like the blood kelp where they took up 4 slots, but that is not at all the case. All right, there we go. It's right by where the ancient artifact is, or the alien artifact. Grab all we need, and let's just once again check those to make sure I have everything, and I do. Let's get out of here. And we are going to take our sea truck back, and we are actually going to be diving down deep, deep, deep with this thing. I'm talking deeper than we did even in the last episode. But now, the other thing about root pustules, the other like use that they have is they're actually really good bioreactor fuels, so that's something to keep in mind if you can't get access to like marble melons, for instance. It's a great way to constantly keep the thing filled up, but I honestly don't have that problem anymore because, well, we are going to be saying goodbye to our base. This is it, guys. This is going to be the final journey. I feel like I made a nice home away from home in here. I feel like the base building mechanics in this game are very solid, very well put together, and I honestly like it more than the first game. I think they did this particular aspect better. Not to say that certain things like, oh, I don't know, this whole situation isn't overpowered, but it is still, I think, a massive improvement. So, filtration machines, you have done your job. I'm going to leave the lights on just in case anybody else happens to end up here. They have a base that they can come to and seek refuge in. But I have places to be. Let's get back in our sea truck. And we're going to take this straight into the maw of the beast. So, let's go. Going to head back towards the deep purple vents with everything in tow. Back down into the crystal caves. And from there, we will be able to find the fabrication center. All right, here we go. It's time to make our descent. The final descent. So down we go. And of course, as I said before, we are going to be taking our prawn suit most of the way this time around. I am none too keen on pushing through here with my sea truck again, because we don't just have 2 Shadow Leviathans to worry about this time. We have 4, because guess what? The last biome that we're heading into has another 2. Yeah, it's pretty great. So there's an upside and a downside to what I'm about to do. The upside is I can move a lot faster. I can move a lot more freely. I can actually safely grab things as I go. And, well, my prawn suit is also just a lot beefier. Downside, it's actually a lot harder to escape the clutches of the Shadow Leviathans with this thing. Like, a lot harder. You have to just be fast, because they will actually pursue you when you're in this thing, and there's no really way to make them knock it off. You can punch them and all that kind of stuff, but it ain't gonna do you a ton of good. So I'm gonna actually, oh, hello! Wow, you literally spawned on top of me. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna get grabbed once or twice in here, which I'm honestly okay with. I am willing to take that risk, but I care more about mobility than anything right now. So we're gonna just kind of follow this guy, but only kind of follow him, because I really don't want to, like, actually get caught. It would be great if I didn't, as much as I'm okay with, like, you know, taking the hit, getting repaired, things like that. The less hits I take, the better. So I think we've gotten successfully around the first guy, which is good. Now, unfortunately, you can't slingshot yourself as effectively in this game as you could in the first game, which is kind of unfortunate. It's really more than anything about kind of, and I just hit a dead end, oops. It's really more about kind of abusing the thruster in this game than it is. They kind of nerfed the slingshotting yourself around, which I think I'm okay with, but that's not to say it isn't still really powerful, because it is. It's just, it's more powerful on land than it is in the water, which is, I think, kind of funny. But, alright, where is the Shadow Leviathan at? You know what? We might not have escaped him, because I think he went down that way. Yes, he did, and I think he's also chasing me. Oh, there he is. What's up, dude? He's gonna get me. Oh! Oh, yeah, he got me. Yep. Alright, there we go. So just give him a little bit of a drill. Yeah, he's gonna do a little bit of damage, and then we're gonna drop. Okay, there, that's fine. Oh, we're dropping with him, too. I'm okay with it. Like I said, prawn suit could take a hit, and actually, I want to say that the sea truck actually takes even more damage than that. So 30% is what this thing takes. I think the sea truck takes even more. So this is why you need the perimeter defense upgrade. Okay, that is the crystal pit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to keep going. If I get grabbed again, I get grabbed again. I can at least get away. But I just want to get at least to a spot where I am more or less safe before I try to attempt any repairs on this thing. So there's the other one. The second one. At least in this area. So let's get past him before we go making any repairs. I don't want to drop in there, because that's where I could drill for like kyanite and gold and stuff like that. Don't need it. We have everything we need. It's on my person. I am good. That right there is the way to the last component. What's up, dude? Is he going to come after me? Oh, yes, he is. Yes, he is. There's no way I'm going to get away from him in time. Yep, he got me. There it is. All right. Yep, give me a good little sucking, if you will. Frickin' Shadow Leviathans. They're so obnoxious. There's just like no getting around them. It's really obnoxious. It's too cramped in here. Okay, I am officially going, I think, the wrong way. Let's do some repairs really fast before I get my bearings. Heal up all that damage. This is why we have ion batteries and everything on all this stuff. And as far as like damage to you as the player, you can take 2 hits. You can take 2 hits, well, when you're in the reinforced dive suit. When you're not in the reinforced dive suit, you can take 1, and then the second one will kill you. So, okay, I think I'm actually going the right way now. Yes, this is correct. Almost positive. So let's keep following this, and as soon as the water changes color again on us, we know we are in the correct area. This is it. This is known as the Fabricator Caverns, everybody. It's red, it's got a whole lot of minerals, and it's every bit as cramped as the Crystal Caverns. Not to mention, it's got 2 Shadow Leviathans running around it. So that's a lot of fun. Let's go on an adventure, shall we? So a little bit of a strange place. Very man-made, obviously. There are actually a lot of mineral deposits around here, too, which is cool. There's a few things you can scan if you so desire. I would rather not get out of my prawn suit right now, especially when there is a Shadow Leviathan right across the way over there. There he is. Grab more kyanite if you need to, but I do not. Okay.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
Well, we're just going to keep making our way down, okay, Alan? We're almost there. And there's the other Shadow Leviathan over that way. These two are really freaking close together. Like, really close together. Is he going to get me? It looks like it. Move, move, move. Move, 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 move. Go, 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 go. No! Oh, I'm gonna get, he wants me. Can I not bring this in? I don't think I can bring this in. All right, get out. Go, 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 go. There we go. All right, prawn suit, you're on your own.
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
All right, so we're gonna use the fabricator here.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component. The process requires you to build each component before you can assemble the whole.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component. This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Okay, well, this is where we get basically the worst expedition dump in the entire game. Let's begin.
Commencing storage medium fabrication.
The escape of the bacteria was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh.
I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
And we can actually read that really quickly. Okay, Architect Body. The complete physical Architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid, incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Skin. The outer layer of tissue has the consistency of leather. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Robotic arms. Alan has 6 articulated arms that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent high-speed computing systems and are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. These are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocomposite plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Mobility. The hooved legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and the hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for this architect form. Teleportation. This architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. This method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that Architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for this function. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Cult Whale Prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. The putty serpent of Apostocar. This snake has extremely tensile skin. prevents it from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. The electrode eel of Lithton generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral rays, moons of Mardon 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. The shaggy goats of Olympian. These herbivorous creatures live on the rocky foothills of the mountain called planet Olympian and are excellent climbers. And the giant geckos of Holtz asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on its footpads. This creates a charge difference in the surface of the gecko is climbing. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present but unrecognized at this time. All right, let's do it. After I have a drink, of course. All this hard work is making me thirsty.
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh, no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
then the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PD.
And we got one more place to frickin' go because of course we do. The Architect Phase Gate Facility. So we just got a whole lot of information about Alan and that, well, I'll wait till we're out of earshot from him. He might be able to hear us if I say this. Alan's a massive piece of crap. He's really responsible for the entire downfall of his civilization, which is just insane. Oh my, you snuck up on me, you jerk. That was frickin' rude. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. He's like waiting on me now. Leave me alone. You are actually like gonna follow me, aren't you? Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, so Alan, he is like responsible for this entire mess. He basically killed off his entire species. He caused the entire, like, infected this entire planet, possibly more. And I'm gonna get attacked again by the same freaking Shadow Leviathan. Okay, what's up, dude? There you go. Hit me. All right, you piece of crap. You can absolutely fight these things much like you could the Reapers and the Ghosts in the first game, but it's just not worth my time. And plus, I don't have the punching arm at the ready, so I'm just not gonna. So yeah, let's get the heck out of here, and we need to make it to the phase gate. This is the final step right here. It's basically like the game giving you like one last chance. If you do you want to keep playing? Do you want to keep going? No, we're done. We are done. So we'll head that up there. But I just wanted to like kind of break down the story here because it's like the game wants you to feel sympathy for Alan. No, absolutely not. The guy he's responsible because we saw the information in the first Subnautica that this Cara bacteria wiped out many planets before it ever got to this one. Wiped out many species. They went from planet to planet to planet trying to find a cure and were unable to do so. He mentioned really briefly that, oh, we underestimated the sea dragons' ability to protect their young, blah, blah, blah. That was when we were talking about the sea dragon that destroyed the underwater facility in the Lost River in the last game. All that stuff comes together. You just have to realize that Alan's a piece of crap because he really did doom a lot of people. But Robin's just like, yeah, but you were in my head for a while. You're basically like E.T. to me. So I'm going to protect you with everything that I have. And now you start to see where the story really falls apart. This is, in my opinion, the biggest problem with Subnautica Below Zero, is this section of the story. We are supposed to try to sympathize with Alan because he's burning our brain the entire time, aside from the fact that he was a genocidal maniac who got hundreds of civilizations killed and destroyed tens, if not hundreds, of planets in the process. Which is just... No. Subnautica, no, you are not going to get me to sympathize with this guy. The entire point of the first game was that we were actually the good that was fixing the mistakes of the architects before we got there, and Riley was actually doing his part to help and coexist with the nature that he was surviving amidst, as opposed to the architects who tried to bend and break it to their will to try and, manage the bacterium. So yeah, it's kind of a conflicting message after playing the first game. You're starting to go, wait a minute, what really does Subnautica expect out of the player? What message are they really trying to send? And I don't think it's a very good one here in the sequel. I'm not a huge fan of it, and I think it's where the story just truly and above all else just really falls apart. So let's get out of here as we continue to climb on up. Just making my way up. There's the Sea Dragon Leviathan, I keep calling them the wrong names. The Shadow Leviathan. Other S. There we go. We're almost back to our sea truck anyway. We made it out of here a lot faster than we got down in there. So, I mean, there's not really a whole lot else to find in the Fabricator Caves, just by the way, in case you were wondering. Like I said, it's just minerals to mine. Over by the other Shadow Leviathan we didn't go near is just minerals to mine. So I guess if you want to go grab a bunch of gold and lithium and copper and things like that, then that's at least nice, but there is absolutely no reason to go down there until you have hit that point. Not to mention, you are not allowed inside the Fabricator facility until you have obtained all the body parts. So just an FYI. All right, let's go. Let us head to the phase gate facility. And you also notice there's a couple of other problems with what's going on with the story right now. First of all, why aren't we talking to Marguerite? Why aren't we going and being like, hey, by the way, we have a solution. We have a way off this planet and stuff like that. Nope. Don't just ignore her. She was a vector for the information that we needed in a callback to the first game, and that's it. That's all she is, and we will never speak to her again. Didn't even talk to her when I went and grabbed my sea truck defense module. So yeah, we're done with her. It's really, there are a lot of elements of this story that just feel so incomplete, and it's sad. It's really, truly sad, because I expected so much better out of these guys in this game in particular. Oh, I am going to get attacked here. Hold on. And I decided to be dumb and get out by accident by pressing the wrong button. Where are you at? Oh, that's the Cryptosuchus. Where's the Chelicerate at? I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, I don't freaking know. Well, let's keep moving. And I've already taken a hit. There you are. What's up, dude? Here, hold on. Come here. That was a mistake. I did not mean to let that go. Here, let's try to zap this boy. Come here, dude. Oh my gosh, look at that thing's surface. Come on. Give it a little whack. There we go. Now you get the heck away from me. All right, off to the Architect Phase Gate facility we need to go. Except, of course, that the Architect Phase Gate facility, I do believe, is on land. So we're going to want to head kind of towards the basin area. Or are you going to chase me again? No, you're attacking something else. Okay. Well, you never know with those things. They can kind of fly at you at ultra speed, so let's just kind of follow the path over here and make our way back there. But, you know, I'm looking at the time, and I'm thinking we might want to save the last of the thoughts, the last of this discussion for the finale. So, guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Subnautica Below Zero. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.